That actually got kind of scary there for a second.
What's cooking?
Karlach's gonna go collect her weapons.
What's this?
Covert Cowl. While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Dexterity saving throws +1. Ooh. Astarion gets a lot of mileage out of crits.
Don't touch me.
Why not let crits happen? But is it better than being able to go invisible when necessary? I think the invisibility on hand is a better deal.
Watch your back.
Good craftsmanship. Wasted on Saluna. Maybe it can be repurposed somehow.
Halfred's Note. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of tavern as an aside written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered revered goddess in darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketheric Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons' Guild. Together, we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog Thorm. Investigate Cell Unite resistance.
Go. Unseen. Perfect. I see your way. Simply begging to be robbed. Should check for anything useful.
And then I saw, over in the corner over here, another cracked wall. So let's all hide
Eyes open, mouth shut.
and have Wyll take care of it.
Can't afford to fail. No time to dally.
Just a small room. Let me loot it real quick. And then we have this double oak doors here. But of course the spider web is there, but we can probably easily burn that away. And that leads right back into here. So the next thing I noticed is these knotted roots in the corner. Now, I'm mostly out of spell slots. Wyll
Of the gate.
is mostly out of spell slots. Karlach does have a rage charge left.
There is work to do.
Still, I'd like to be healed up at least before I start looking at another area. I don't want to long rest quite yet because there is something on the ticket that might actually be timed. Okay, good enough. Let us
Mustn't let anyone see.
go up those knotted roots and trust in that protection. Shadow Curse. This must be the deeper Shadow Curse that they were talking about.
Worth a try.
And torches immediately get snuffed out. What about... Okay. I can try casting the light cantrip next turn. I can survive a turn in this, right? Okay, let us try the light spell. Does not affect the Shadow Curse. There's a few other things here, but let's take a reprieve from the Shadow Curse for a bit and go back down. Alright. Now, knowing what is ahead, let's be prepared to just explore as much as we can in as little time as possible. Ready? Let's go.
Strong here. Torches won't even stay lit.
I did find that out.
Better take that. Have to keep pushing.
Oh, I'll need to wait till next turn to lockpick that.
Let's get this lock to yield.
So close. I guess as long as it's part of the same action, I can keep using my thieves' tools. Penumbral armor, rare light armor. While obscured, the wearer gains +3 bonus to stealth checks. That is going straight to Astarion. Hymns for the Gone. A book of prayers to Kelemvor, judge of the dead. Someone has annotated it with this. These are a little saccharine in places, but one or two have genuine merit as something more than religious doggerel, something that actually evokes the complicated feelings of loss and hope for the departed, their well-being, their eternal preservation in some paradise. Well, of course I'm just going to take all of that. So it kind of looks to me that the barrier is the doors, and as soon as I step out... Okay, so I can exit turn-based here. Turn back at once. Shadow curse hangs thick, dark tendrils curling, snuffing out all light and life. Even those with oil-smeared torches are not safe. Turn back now. And I guess I just missed this. Oh yeah, because I took this bridge, and I completely missed this one when I was exploring outside before. Oh! A survival fail, which will mean dig.
Torches are useless here. The curse is too strong.
And then go back down the routes. So basically there's a couple of different ways into this area, which is cool. And I think I got out of there with a minimum of harm to myself. I will pay for my exploration with another potion of healing. Okay, so I'm not in the best condition.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Only a couple spell slots here. You know, I may as well alter my... Oop! Damn, I should have kept aid. Okay, only first level spells memorized because I've only got first level spell slots left. I have 1 sorcery point and 2 warlock first level spell slots. What can I cast with those? I think I still have a magic missile from the amulet, right? Yeah, okay, so I still have a magic missile from the amulet. I can do that once. I think I would rather have the sorcery points.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Going in through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Or I could give myself
See any movement out there? Just gear up and head out.
Too dark to tell.
Around is making
a single level 2 spell slot.
I bet they're close.
I can turn it into sorcery points for twin spells if I need to, but it does give me the option to do darkness or cloud of daggers. Maybe I should have kept the 3 sorcery points because I could have done that as a bonus action in combat, but I've done what I've done now. And I've lost aid because I accidentally unprepared it. So we're not in the best condition, but there are some
Where that came from.
events that will actually resolve themselves if you do a long rest. And this might be one of them, and I don't want to lose out on the ambush. So let us go ahead and do that.
Say the word, and we set the ambush in motion.
Let's take on that convoy. You lead, I follow.
Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harpers with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Alright.
Keep steady. Closing in.
Whatever killed them, looks like they put up a fight.
Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position.
We reached the ambush site. The cultists should be here soon. I guess we do need to talk to
The
them.
mission has to come first.
Let's see what I can glean.
More to your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Stay hidden. Keep watching.
Stay in the light. They do not go into the dark.
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
No! They will not go into the dark. Enough! Stop! They will not become shadows. They will not feed the curse. Forgive me, my queen, but I had to. Before the dark got any stronger.
Try to blend into the shadows. Letting them pass you by? No. Signal the Harpers to attack.
Heretics in the dark. Kill them. Destroy the blasphemers. Take out the Drider. We need that lantern.
239 hit points. Legendary action, Fanatic Retaliation. When an enemy kills a Spindleweb Fanatic, affected entity and nearby allies deal an additional 1 to 6 psychic damage. Nearby enemies receive Spindleweb Skepticism. The entity's movement speed also increases by 3 meters. Karlach will immediately retaliate against the attacker. So do these all count as Spindleweb? Yep, Spindleweb Fanatic, Spindleweb Fanatic, Spindleweb Fanatic. So we really need to concentrate on Karlach. Okay. So... Oh. How is your dexterity? It is 16. That's not great. For me. That's not great for me. Because... that's only a 35% chance. Because he's going to have the legendary resistance too. So if I'm going to have advantage, I want to use a guiding bolt. Yes.
Fall, damn you.
So he's got some radiating orbs on him and some reverberation on him. Excellent. And then... let's do this on Astarion. Just to give him the dipped and poisoned and the bless and the blade ward. Spindleweb Sanctuary cannot harm. Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, well... let me frenzy. This is 12 meters, and I have 18 meters.
Incoming.
So go up to him and provoke. Sends him reeling because he hits. And then I can throw.
Go on.
Oh, that was the maybe I should have used that. Oh well. Still have advantage. Okay, okay. I do have advantage there. Good progress. I will use a hide and move down this way. Oh, I forgot to equip the new thing. Oh well.
No god can protect.
I fear neither shadow nor death.
Wyll's turn. Let's use that for the day. Okay. And actually, let's have him drink a potion of haste. Potion of speed. And let's see if we can't knock him prone with ice.
Enemies fall.
He did not get knocked prone. I'm not going to react to that with my last spell slot.
Guard against the darkness.
Ignis. You will die. The absolute will
No more spell slots. 55% chance for the Sacred Flame. I don't like that odds. 50% chance provokes an attack of opportunity to get there? Who is it provoking from? Is it provoking from him himself? Oh, from this person. I'll Blade Ward myself. I'll provoke. Yeah, I'll Shield Blow. Why not? And I will try to silence you. Miss. Interesting. Alright, I guess I'll be provoking kind of a lot. Enrage throw here. Get her back up, and also some hit points for myself. And do I still have another throw? Oh yeah, a regular throw.
This'll help.
So that seems good. And then actually stand next to him so that he'll be threatened for Astarion, who is not hiding anymore. Is there anywhere he could go to hide? No. Yep. Miss, unfortunately. But I can at least activate sneak attack this way. Or not. Okay, Wyll. .45 or just magic missile the crap out of him. And that is the last time I can do that? Yep. Unfortunately, Shadowheart did go down, and thus no actual action. Although... Okay, so I only need to do 10 points of damage to this guy. I don't have any spell slots, but what scrolls do I have? So if instead of healing myself, if I drink a potion of speed myself, I can get an action this turn. And if I use that... Oh! 88% with advantage. 1d4 plus 4, but with sneak attack, that's probably not enough. So back to the scrolls. Only a 36% chance to hit. That's not good enough. 2d8 and prevented from healing. Vampiric touch. Because that would be with advantage. And it would get me some temporary hit points. But I miss. Well, crap. Ooh, opportunity attack? Sneak attack? Yes! Whose turn? Oh, it's Karlach's turn now. We are now in a much better position. So, well, here's somebody. Can I just throw you? Yes. Throw you at you, maybe. Okay. Enrage throw you at you. Where are other things? They can probably handle him.
One, two.
I guess they don't need to handle him. I think that turn was pretty good. Okay, so who? Harper. Is this the only enemy left?
On the way. On the hunt. Finding my way.
No, I just need that lantern.
One less blight in the darkness. 1,000 more to conquer.
God, why so glum? We hit the cop where it hurts.
Let me go ahead and pick up that lantern.
Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Cruel Sting. Longsword. Sting the Helpless. A drow elf wielding this weapon deals in addition 1 to 4 poison against restrained targets. Moonlantern.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly, the oh my. You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Of these options, there's a Cleric of Shar option. You're in pain? Delightful. How does it work?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
It seems like a fitting punishment for a poet.
Let's see. Study the mechanism keeping the pixie trapped.
The mechanism at the lantern's base would usually govern brightness, but seems designed here to crush the pixie painfully. However, the lock trapping this creature seems simple, crude even. The fuel inside must be changed relatively often.
This is a difficult decision for Shadowheart. Certainly will be needing the lamp's protection. But Shadowheart at her core is not a cruel person. She doesn't think it's right to keep the pixie trapped. We will find another way to Moonrise. Quickly unlock the lantern and release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
We need to get through the shadow curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want?
You're welcome.
Okay, follow the convoy complete. Seek protection from the shadow curse complete. We got a Moonlantern and discovered it was powered by the magic of a pixie inside. We decided to release her. In return, she gave us a bell that can protect us from the deepest parts of the shadow curse. We found a Moonlantern that will protect us from even the deepest parts of the shadow curse. With it, we can... Okay, so what we have now, the pixie blessing. Shadow curse cannot affect the creature thanks to a pixie's protective magic. Let's go ahead and loot the bodies that we have here. Thermo-Arcanic gloves. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. Not really for our party, but could be cool. Oh, and before I forget again. Oh! Karnus is only knocked out and not dead, and because of that, we're still suffering from the Spindleweb skepticism. We actually need to finish him off.
Let's get this thing open.
This wooden chest up here had a Hammergrim Mist Amulet with fog cloud capability. Astarion can hang on to that. Okay, so I've looted this building and the immediate surroundings, like just what's up against the building itself. I'm definitely in need of a long rest and some selling, so let's go do that.
Eyes open, wits sharp.
But I do want to test something first. Alright, so we are back at that one house where the heavy curse was, and if the pixie is good to her word, we should have no problem walking around in here. And it seems like we are fine, which means we should be able to go wherever we want now in the Shadowlands. Here's a Harper I missed.
Can't trust anyone anymore, and that includes you.
Alright, time to long rest, and I'll do one partial rest and then one long rest just to sort of advance cutscenes a bit faster.
Playtime's over, pet. Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out.
And this is our problem how, exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Wyll fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Wyll to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Wyll out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Wyll's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Wyll in your mind. Trust me.
Wyll relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Wyll from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
I've got a total of +2 for intimidation, a -1 for history, and only a +1 for performance. Intimidation is the best shot I've got here because of the eye.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Harm in talking?
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
If we don't help, Mizora will then turn Wyll into a lemure. Could you live with that?
Look, Wyll's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a lemure than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
What do you mean, naive?
Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever is controlling the parasites in our heads?
I'm going to get rid of this worm and then get back to my life.
That's the obvious option, yes. But consider the alternatives. Just think, how many people have the Mind Flayers infected? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
I think Shadowheart is considering this line of thinking, not necessarily for her own glory, but perhaps Shar's worshippers, or Shar's glory. And how would we do that, exactly?
I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, alright? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Why doesn't Elminster take on the Absolute, or Mystra herself?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Is Mystra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
And then, of course, Wyll's got something to say.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Any idea who this devil is that needs freeing?
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
That's horrifying. I'm so sorry.
I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Alright. Partial rest time first.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
I didn't do it for them. The goblins were in my way, so I killed them.
I commend your efficiency.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
What is it?
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
You look terrible. Do you need a hug?
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me.
You just look like you needed it.
Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
There's more where that came from.
And now a full, actual long rest.
Worry about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but
I wish we could.
so just
Rest eludes you. All you can think of is this strange new place where even the stars themselves have been smothered by Lady Shar's embrace. What does the Dark Lady want of you? At times it feels like she is punishing you, while other times she shields you. You feel lost. A sensation that is not new to you. In fact, one of the few memories you can still lay claim to is of being lost. Lost and afraid. Before Lady Shar, you were nothing. An orphan who could not forget the howl of wolves. She saved your life. She gave you a family. That memory of the woods, nearly dying, being saved. It's all you have of your childhood. Lady Shar guards the rest.
There were dark justiciars here once. You saw the signs. There must be a temple somewhere dedicated to Lady Shar.
This cannot be a coincidence. Dare you dream of joining the ranks of her elite? Whatever awaits you in these lands is important and must be found. The Dark Lady wills it in her own way.
Alright. I am ready to move on and start exploring more of the Shadowlands. We've got ourselves a pixie blessing, so we should be able to go wherever. Our main goal is Moonrise Towers, but there are certainly things to check out along the way. Various places that there may be things to find in. So, we will move back out into the Shadowlands next time. Have a good one.